called Darktown. There's a story behind it, on its name. David Thomas created the town of Hockendauqua for his immigrant laborers. He provided the housing, the streets, the public utilities, the schools, the churches, everything. But he was a teetotaler. He did not drink alcohol. So there's no bars in his town. Now we have a problem. More than half of his immigrant laborers were Irish. So they would all congregate down here. Thomas's town was upriver from the bridge that will be crossing. And down here, this was not his property. He didn't maintain it. So all the Irishmen would come down here and wet their whistles. So David Thomas supplied the electricity for lighting for his town, but he did not provide electricity down here, thus Darktown.
When was that?
In the late 1800s. David Thomas started an iron company before he founded this one in Hocking. It was the Crane Iron Works. Now in the Crane Iron Works, they used charcoal and soft coal for their process. It was a flame that produced pig iron, but the Thomas Iron Works over here used anthracite coal after it was discovered up in Jim Thorpe. So they used to bring anthracite coal down by barge to the city, sold up in New York, and likewise he would use the anthracite coal in his blast furnaces, which burned much hotter and created a higher quality pig iron. And later on I'll tell you about the blasting furnaces we have, the blow air in there.
This is the most famous bridge in Pennsylvania right now. Does anybody know why? That's right, because it's the worst rated bridge in Pennsylvania. It made the headline of the morning call here several months ago. And of course it's slated to be fixed in the year 2558, about 600 years from now, whenever. But no, it's actually, they've seen some surveyors come in and do some work, and we have the Glenn Sold, who used to be executive Whitehall Township, works for Lehigh County, and he's responsible for capital projects. And we talk to him every now and then about the bridge because the county actually owns the bridge.
We'll be crossing East Church Street, and look to your left, and you'll see the beautiful church that David Thomas built for his laborers. It's the First Presbyterian Church of Hockendauqua. They just celebrated their 125th anniversary. I'm the judge of elections for the 15th district, and that's where my polling election tree. This is a big industrial area, railroad yards all over the place, 6 big blast furnaces, 60 feet high, belching black smoke. You had donkey carts on the rails pulling tools and that stuff, you know, for whatever they needed. My grandfather was killed in an industrial accident at the iron works back in 1926. And my grandmother had 5 children, and the death benefit she got was $5. We don't get that much more today, do we? From the companies?
What happened to him?
Supposedly some kind of iron bar or something can move and hit him in the head. If you go across the steel bridge, you can see the remnants of a dam. That dam was built by the Lehigh Navigation Company for the barges. In addition, that dam was used by the ironworks to pump water up to cool off the pig iron and to cool the furnaces. That building over there was the livery. That was the stables for the donkeys and the maintenance building for all the equipment on the Thomas Iron Works. A nice big red building. Harold Fulmer, the owner of all the McDonald's in the area, He used to keep